We've got another 2 dogs today. The first one is going to be reusing our cucumber salad sauce mixture from the Thought Mon Pla Indiana Jones video. And our other one's going to be a hot Cheetos dog. That's basically going to be kind of like a walking taco. For this, we're going to go ahead and throw down our 2 beef dogs. And we're going to cook up the onions with some taco seasoning. And then I went back and forth several times about whether I wanted to cook these up, cook up the mixture from Thought Mon Pla. I think I do want to. I think I want a little bit of char. I'm not gonna like cook them, but I also want to try and reduce some of that moisture because I'm worried about it turning the bun a little too soft. So we're going to try and get a little bit of everything, the serrano peppers, the cucumber, the shallots, even the peanuts I'm going to try and get in here. Like I said, we don't necessarily want to cook it, but I want to give it a little bit of char and I want to get rid of some of that moisture since we're moving it to a hot dog. Throw down, I'd say, 1 more cucumber, and I think that's probably going to be what we want there. And I'm just going to keep a real close eye on that. So I don't want to dry them out. Alright, it's been probably just about 60 seconds. I'm going to pull out our Thought Mon Pla sauce mixture. I think I cooked it the right amount. It reduced a lot of that moisture out of there, while I'm pretty sure it managed to still keep that flavor. So I think we kind of hit the sweet spot. I'm going to try a little bite. Yep, I kept that taste in there, so probably about 45-60 seconds is all we really needed on that. In the meantime, give this all a turn. The onions are getting a little closer to us pulling them off. And we'll check back in once everything's cooked up. It's time to assemble. So both of these I'm going to give some mayo to. We're going to build our Thai dog first. So we're going to put down hot dog. And then we're going to just try to spread these ingredients out. And that is our Thai dog. Next up, our hot Cheeto dog. We're gonna put the dog down. Get our onions on there. Little onion strings. And then this is where we're gonna crumble our cheese. Next is our sour cream. Just going to try and give that a good spread across. I'm really hoping out of the sour creams to help attach to the hot Cheetos. And add our hot Cheetos. This will be our hot Cheeto dog. We've got our Thai dog first. This is really sweet, like in a good way. I wouldn't say heavy sweet, but there's a lot of sweetness that comes in with each bite. I really like the textures when you bite into it between the cucumber, the peanuts, the texture of the hot dog, and the bread is all works really well together. The shallots have definitely taken in a lot of that flavoring from the sauce. It's been sitting in about a day and a half now. I think the main thing here is I wish it was spicier. Now when I made this, I used serrano peppers instead of bird's eye chilies, and I didn't keep the seeds in because I wasn't really sure how it would turn out. I should have realized with all the sugar that went into this sauce that I could have gone heavier on the spice. So same thing about the Thought plum. If it had been a little bit spicier, I would rank it even higher. I'm gonna give it. I want to give it a 4. But it's going to be a 3 without that, without that extra little kick to it. All in all, this is a really, really great dog. Mayo was a good choice adding here. I was pretty unsure about adding mayo to both of these. I'm really glad I did though. All in all, everything on this works really well together. Our second dog, I already took a bite out of before I realized the camera wasn't rolling. But I'm going to go ahead and pretend like this is my first bite. Wow. Okay, all in all, this hot dog is getting a 4. The cotija cheese mixes really well with the Cheetos. The taco seasoned onions work really well together. The stringiness was also a really good choice here. I think there's a good texture combination going on between everything. I absolutely love a crunchiness on my hot dogs, so the hot Cheeto choice was perfect. The flavoring of the Cheetos blends in perfectly with everything else going on here. If anything, you could dump some hot sauce on this and it would be even better. I still don't think that would make it a 5, but it would improve the flavor of this even more. But the sour cream and the mayo helps some of that crunchiness from the Cheetos, so it's kind of softens the blow as you kind of like chew through this. So the texture's not too insanely different between between your bites. All in all, great dog. Let me know if there's any others you'd like me to try or any recommendations for some crazy topping combinations. I'd love to try them out. All in all, thanks for joining me.